doesn't matter. You have conception, idea, and philosophy, and doctrine, or words, Good example, English, one word has, different meaning. One word has different meaning. The same thing. How much you make, related to philosophy or doctrine, or you understand? This is right, this is wrong. You make it. And your personal judgment, your personal experience, rather than total unity understanding.
Lama Yeshe was born near Lhasa, Tibet, 40 years ago, and entered the great monastery of Sera College in Lhasa, the capital, when he was 6 years old. He progressed rapidly through the strenuous studies in academics and meditation to the level of Geshe, or Doctor of Divinity, at the age of 25. When the Chinese invaded Tibet in 1959, he escaped to India, where he settled for 8 years with the refugee monks and lamas of Sera College. Since that time, he has lived in Nepal. Recently, Lama Yeshe has been travelling in the United States, England, Australia and New Zealand, teaching the meditation, psychology and philosophy of Mahayana Buddhism with Thubten Zopa Rinpoche, one of his most advanced students. Here, Lama Yeshe answers the questions of Australian students during his visit to the Dandenongs near Melbourne on a rainy day in July 1976.
I think it's very difficult to understand, even once one, the personal experience, which we perceiving, which we feel, which we discriminate. Even this, personal experience, understand is difficult. Therefore, through the meditation, you can see that what is, right mental attitude, what is the wrong mental attitude, and especially the dissatisfaction, mind making, you understand, they lead you into miserable. You can understand. That way, you can liberate yourself from the confusion, rather than believing. That's why Lord Buddha's teachings, Lord Buddha said, the understanding, knowledge, wisdom is part of liberation. So, I think maybe that's enough. And we're talking maybe? Huh? Keep going. Yeah. Well, we can give question answer, Yeah. I think better we do question answer instead of I talking, okay? Sure, we can do. Yeah. Maybe you do question, yes? That easier. I think we enough talking. Most time, present time, what we experience with, we are unaware. We're drinking, you understand? We're drinking, we're eating, but we unconsciously we're doing. Most time, I mean really, I'm not hypnotizing you. You understand? Most time we are unconscious. But through the meditation, you can recollect all the, your experience, past, You can go through, okay, last, a month, and the last year, and all the way through to you reborn. So by knowing such, cause effect of your past life experience, you can put present time, have, some understanding. If I put right now my action into such channel, you understand, effect is this should be that way. You have pretty good idea. You follow me this? Yes. So therefore, it's very important, you understand, to knowing past experience, and the future experience, what's going on. If I act in this way, going this. If I act this way, affect this. You understand? So karma is very important. Otherwise, many people think whatever comes, I do, Then you do, you understand what I mean? Some people extreme believe, example, in the West, sometimes, they say, oh, karma is, you understand, kind of fixed, I can't do anything. My karma is to give me this kind of life, I have to accept. By present time, what you are, you accept, isn't it? But not the fixed, You can change this present, situation for effective future. It's not the fixed, Like I say, I'm miserable. Therefore, my karma is lead me miserable. I can't do, I believe my karma. Then that you're ridiculous, isn't it? Isn't it? You instead of you becoming advanced and open, you become more narrow by accepting, philosophy, idea, karma. This is the dangerous things, We have words karma like that, and we don't understand the real karma means. You understand? We believe in such philosophy, narrow mind. We become, you understand, fanatic. So therefore, it's very, important to understand, right understanding of karma. Very good, Thank you.
Explain, for instance, wherever you are being born, in what situation,
Yes.
that is your karma.
Yes.
And that's something you can't change.
Yeah, that's right, yes. That you can't change. But you can change lifestyle, isn't it? You can change, example, I born in Tibet, and now I change in Australia life. And eating, muesli, and, You understand what I mean? Yeah, and enjoy, fantastic chocolate things, which is the Tibetan we don't have, Okay? That's right, yes. That's right. No, it's important, Example, when you cut this one, example, by mistaking, that time, cut is already, present time, You should know already, okay, cut is already, You understand? Cut it already, yes. You understand? This cut already. And what I do is that try IQ, give solution, isn't it? That's all you can do. That you accept, Already there. Example, maybe, dog, snake, snake, you saw snake. Oh, awful, the snake life is awful. You understand? I want this snake becomes a happy man. You understand? Happy lady. I wish. Impossible, you understand? You wish, but his karma, present time, having this body, of snake body, you understand? Until his evolutionary change, finish this karma, impossible. You cannot do anything. Isn't it? To change body rationally. Possible? No, I don't think so, that is, Okay. So therefore, karma should not think, fixed idea. Karma you can change. Your miserable situation is you can change very happy, blissful state. You can change. Possible. Even in this world, you've done worse things in this world, most negative you've done. You don't worry. If you right wisdom, changing your old behavior, you understand, you become completely, perfect, not one. In this life, this is possible, for sure. I think best is morning willpower. Best thing is morning willpower, I tell you. Morning you put, powerful, you understand? Powerful motivation, you understand? Strong motivation, you understand? That time you put your body, speech, mind, energy into the right channel. So the day goes very beautifully. One day, you understand? 24 hours you control. You understand? People try to make agitate you, still you control, you keep happy, you control 2 days. 2 days control, 3 days control. Then 3 days control, 1 week control. 1 week happy, why not 2 weeks happy? You understand what I mean? 2 weeks happy, why not 1 month happy? 1 month happy, why not 1 year happy? That goes life, isn't it? That's why don't look at fantasy, fantasy. Oh, I want a higher meditation, hallucinated, Not dealing with the reality. You understand what I mean? Therefore, it's so simple. Be simple. You don't arrogant. Practitioners, meditation practitioners. Don't make other people's, I'm special person, I'm meditator. No, just be simple, average people. You understand? But inside, profound wisdom as much possible. You understand? This is the important thing. Yes. If you try something, too important, and you should make sure, then much, difficult. Then the psychologically it's very difficult. So therefore, you understand now. Okay? Good dear. Thank you. And especially, Mayan Buddhism, you understand? Incredible, method. I mean, you know what I mean? Method. Incredible method. Every situation, you understand, mounted situation, eating, you understand what I mean? Speaking, you understand, talking, drinking, everything is you can transform it into blissful path of liberation. Don't you? Aren't you lucky? You understand? You understand? That never says, your action is, if you do certain things, always complete fixed blank. You understand? Depends on your mental attitude. Depends how you use your wisdom, isn't it? So you use possible. And especially, meditator does not mean you sitting do nothing. You understand? Meditation does not mean sitting do nothing. You understand? Each minute, as much as possible, you are aware. You understand? When you talk with people, you are aware. But don't need the skilled way aware like this, Some people like, they mean aware, like this, No, just simple, you understand? You understand what I mean, Don't security yourself, in other words. Just be, simple, simple person. Okay? But profound inside. Okay? Okay, that's good, yes. Really, it's so simple, actually, incredible, You just, I have, I always say, my example, willpower. In Tibet, we don't have so much watch these things, We say, tomorrow going, I wake up, start, before the, light coming, You determine it before going to sleep. Exactly, you wake up. Amazing this, isn't it? You have experienced that kind of, you have. Why? That is the fantastic experiment. Your experiment. That's not something you believe in. That is the willpower. For same thing, today, really, I have to dealing with this, very, environment, complicated situation. I have to deal and talk with this. So morning you, Buddhist meditation. You understand? You understand what I mean? Strong, You don't need too long. 5 minutes you make strong motivation and determination and never going angry. At least I can make signature to you, you never going angry. One day. Word one, isn't it? Question? Thank you.
I suppose it's a universal question, Lama. Could you explain shunyata? Because it seems that Buddhism revolves around shunyata.
Yes.
And can you explain not what is shunyata, because we won't understand, but can you talk of absolute nature and what absolute nature is?
Absolute nature, as I told you before, remember that there's the modern science discover all the matter has, look at this different colors, different things appears, relatively different appearance, isn't it? But there is essential energy which they equally embracing all existent matter. Some quality. The same thing Buddhism, sunyata is. You understand? There is an absolute, reality. You understand? It embraces the equally all the existence. But our relativity mind, wanting to thought, cannot see, obscured by the superstition. You understand? So therefore, meditation, you understand? When you meditation, contemplation on the mind and the conscience, you understand? More deeper consultation, vanish and this kind of thing. You understand? Release all the superstition and appears and experience universal, reality. Yeah, make sense? Okay. Clear? That is the typical things. Human problem is not understanding reality of what I am. Yeah?
Do you think it's possible to discover absolute nature without a guru?
Sure. Possible, Guru does not mean, this life you need, Some people are, when they're born, they already discover absolute nature. Okay? So therefore, you cannot say, Example, this we are, and some people already, advanced, Some people are long way to go, Isn't it? So you cannot say that is exactly, You understand what I mean? Depend, Depend. how your intelligence is developed. Actually, the guru means, relative guru, absolute guru. Relative guru is person who show you to put you into right channel. That is a relative guru. But absolute guru is your own wisdom. Your wisdom. Okay? So therefore, absolute guru is more, important, you understand? Than relative, Okay? Good. Yes.
Do you, Lama Yeshe, feel a sense of I?
Pardon?
Do you feel a sense of I?
Sense of I. Means I feel I have I?
Yes.
Of course I have I. Big I. Yes, sure.
Could you explain more the nature of that sense of I? Could you explain
Well,
that?
it's good. Your point of view is, I have, big I, but, you have to be careful. We have relativity, the I existent equally. You understand? When you are sentient being, or Buddha, or, you understand what I mean? Enlightened one, equally existent relativity I. But we sentient being, you understand? Relativity I is maybe this, you understand? Painted, painted, you understand? Painted like this, painted. Take painting, another painting like this. Painted. All I is nothing, inside, completely inside. And we build up the big, hallucination wall. This is me. You understand? Then somebody say, you are bad. You understand what I mean? You understand? Actually, no one can make you bad, no one can make you good. You understand? Your quality, good or bad, is your own experience, isn't it? But your intellect is too much, Too much, Okay? That's why. Thank you. Okay. Yeah?
Lama, can you explain